Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. Peter Pan, that's what they call me.
So this is a nail dehydrator, and I'm going to put it on before the process just so that the gel polish can adhere to my nail better. I'm going to do a second layer just so that I can make sure that the gel polish will be 100% secure and last a while on my nails. So this is a soak off base coat that I'm just going to put on before I do the gel polish. And this is just a little cleanup tool that I have. I also use it for my cuticles just to push them back and get rid of the dead skin on my nails before I start. And I'm going to make another video on how to prep nails for gel polish using those tools. And I'm showing you my whole hand because I don't usually do my whole hand in videos, but I just wanted to show you how I do my whole hand when I'm doing gel polish. And this is going to be one of my longer videos just because it's a tutorial and not really a video on showing you my nails. It's just a how-to tutorial. So this is a white gel. And all your layers for gel should be quite thin, or else when you go to cure it in your LED or UV light, it will not cure all the way and it'll just, it won't turn out good. Because the only way this stuff technically dries is by the UV lamp, unless you go out in the sun for a little while. But it doesn't air dry, so if you're gonna do gel polish, I'm pretty sure you need a lamp. There are some pretty cheap lamps. If you go to Born Pretty store, they have some just quick, easy, portable lamps. They're just small and they're really cheap. I'm pretty sure they range from about $10 to $20 on their site, which is really good because other ones can go from about $40 to $100 and up depending on where you buy it from. But Born Pretty store is professional products that you can use at home, but they're super cheap because they always have sales, and they are from China, so they do take a little while to get here, depending on where you live, but when you get them, it's well worth it, and I love using their products. A good thing with gel is that when you put it on, it may look streaky, especially since I'm using white right now, which is a very hard color to use to make it like not streaky, especially if you're just using regular nail polish. But a good thing about gel polish is that it will settle. So if you just kind of flip your nails over or just let it sit there while you're doing another nail, all the streakiness will go away. But you definitely want to make sure you have an even coat and it's not lumpy, or else it won't look as good, especially if you're doing in colors such as white. If you ever have any suggestions for nail videos, or if you would like me to show you all the stamping stuff that I have, such as my stamping plates, so that you can get an idea of designs that I can do, you just leave a comment and I will definitely take it into suggestion, because I'm always looking for new and unique nail ideas that I can do. So this is the second coat of white. The first coat of white I did pretty thin. This one, it's still going to be thin, but it's going to be a bit thicker just for more coverage. Or you can just do the same, just make a thinner coat, just like the first coat of white, and do 3 coats for complete coverage, if you don't want to do a thicker coat the second time around. The reason gel sticks so good to each other, so well to each other when you put on more coats, is because it has, if you're not using a no wipe, it has a dispersion layer that comes to the top, and that dispersion layer is sticky, which helps all the other coats of gel polish or any type of gel or gel, they just stick to each other and it won't like crack and separate, because with nail polish, a lot of times if you wear it quite a bit, it can start to crack and do all this chipping stuff. And whenever you're doing nail polish, you like to wait in between the coats, and that's another good thing with gel polish, is you don't have to wait, you just cure it in a lamp for 60 seconds and you're good. So this is the top coat. This top coat is not a no wipe top coat, so you do have to use some rubbing alcohol just to, on a cotton ball or something, and then just lightly rub it over the top of your nail just to get rid of that dispersion layer. And the reason why I don't like using a no wipe top coat is because it leaves it rubbery feeling. Like it doesn't leave it hard. It kind of feels like it wasn't cured all the way, and I really don't like that feeling. So I prefer just to use a regular top coat, and then I can just easily wipe it off, the dispersion layer. And I like to do a second coat for the top coat, just for better coverage and extra shiny, because shiny is always really good. Unless you want it to be matte, then if you want it to be matte, you can always get a matte top coat, or just don't use a top coat at all and just rub off the dispersion layer of the color coat that you're using with just some rubbing alcohol, and you'll get the matte effect. So this is the rubbing alcohol. I just put it on a cotton ball, and now I'm going to rub it off. Rub all the dispersion layer off. This is just some cuticle oil. It can be used for nails and everything like that. I just need a little bit. You don't need a ton because a little bit goes a long way. And just rub that all around because the skin around your nails get really dehydrated with all the products you're using, and they can be quite harsh, especially the dehydrator. So these are my nails. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.